there then. I'm starting to warm up. We'll start warming up by doing some shoulder circles and we'll work our way down, okay? From top to bottom. So I'm just circling my shoulders, forward and back. Oh, mine's feel tight, so the circles that I'm making aren't as wide as they normally are, but every time I do one, I'm trying to widen them, right? And I'm just going to go from shoulders in front and I'm going to open my hands out, and this is just going to get a rotation through my shoulders. So it closes and then it opens up and it closes and it opens up. So just from there to there, and show your palms to the ceiling. Nice rotation through there. 2 or 3 more of those. There we go, great, okay. Then we'll rotate through our core. First we'll do the rotation, and then I'll do a little bit of flexing and extending of the spine and the core. So we'll move on to that next, but first let me just rotate through. Just trying to build the intensity as I go, so I'm getting a little bit more range every time. Just warming up, not trying to break any records. Side to side, great stuff. Now I'm going to get a bit of flexion through, so my hands go down, then I reach up to the roof, either side of my knees, up I come. So I'm not jumping off the ground, I'm squatting in a little bit, I'm still not going into the deepest squat position I can because I'm just getting warmed up. Up to there and there, great stuff. Okay, now I'll just kick out in front. Trying to warm up all the major joints that I've got, and muscles that I've got as well. Okay, and get them flexing and moving through. Last kick that side, and then there. And then now I'm going to come in for 5 bodyweight squats. So you can see my knees and my ankles now are getting a little bit of work, as well as my legs obviously my quads to power myself back out of the squat. Last one. Okay, right. Bring my feet in it, under my hips. Come into a nice jogging spot. And your alternative to jogging. Okay, you can be marching on the spot. Or you can do some star jumps or something, I suppose, if you prefer that. So we're not going to maximum intensity, but I am bringing the level up a little bit. Okay? I'm going to change my foot placement, I'm going to do 5 wider squats. Alright? So you'll feel the range of motion's a little bit different. The angle of your hips a little bit different. So I'm just stretching through there and working. Okay, back on the jog. Okay, next I'm going to do some walkouts. Alright, so we'll see how people's hamstring flexibility is. I'm going to walk it onto my hands. Alright, slowly, deliberately. Because we're taking quite a fair bit of weight through our hands, alright, as we do this movement. So this is where I want to end up. Push myself back up. Then I've got one more to do. Over I go. Hold it here. Up I come. To here, and I'm going to stay side on because a couple of things I want to do before I finish the warm up. One is to lunge. I'm just going to put my hands on my hips, sit down in front, get in a lunge position. I'm just going to do 4 where I am. Just watch your balance. Just putting that back knee down. Nice right angles, both knees when I get to here. I think that might have been 5. Okay, I'm just going to switch feet. So a split squat or a fixed position lunge. There's probably got 2 or 3 different types in here. this exercise, but I'm just lowering that back knee down, driving the front foot up. Right, okay. Back on the jog again. A light jog, okay? And a couple of sprints. We've done this in warm-ups before, just to really make sure everything is warm and ready to go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Nice sprint. And relax, okay? So I'll show you from the side. So I'm trying to have my shoulders relaxed. Alright, nice tight core. And then bring my knees up, okay? So 3, 2, 1, go. And relax, okay? Just a couple of short sprints to get us warmed up. Now grab a drink. I'll explain what the first exercise is. Because we're going to do pairs of exercises. Alright? Just to keep the variation there in the workout. Good, right, gym this week, so it's good though. Lunge into, we're going to do sprint punch, so those are the two, lunge into sprint punch, okay, so when I'm lunging, I'm going to be on the spot, step forward, and then return to the starting place, okay? So I'm going to do 4 on each leg, 8 in total, and then I'm going to go straight into 20 seconds to sprint and punch, okay? So I'll count you when you're doing your lunges. 4 on each leg, we're starting in 7 seconds. 4 on each leg, and then into sprint punch, okay? I'll do it from side on so you can see the form. So 3, 2, 1, go. 4 each leg, so there's 1 on my left, 1 on my right, 2 on my left, 2 on my right, third one left, third one right, right, okay, 1 more each, left and right, and we're straight into sprint punch. So you can see my legs and arms are going. Just put my feet, my arms go straight out in front. Time. Good little combo. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We're going to do another sprinting type of one. We're going to do high knees, okay? 10 high knees and then 3 press ups. So follow me. Now go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 high knees. Then go down, do 3 press ups. Then get back up on your feet again, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get down. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it one last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, and 3. Done. Okay, so that's it. I was counting out the reps. As I get out of breath, I'm never going to be able to do that. So 10 high knees and 3 press ups. Let's do those 2 pairs again, right? So lunges. I'm going to go back to the lunge and the sprint punch now, okay? 4 on each leg, lunges, go. You do 8 in your own time, come on then. That's me done 4. Back knee goes towards the ground. Nice right angles. Done my 8. Just get my feet and my hands going now, okay? Punch it as long and straight as I can, and then they snap back in. Time. It's a bit of a funny one to get your coordination, but when you start using your arms and your legs at the same time, you're just using so much more energy, gets your heart rate up. It's good. Right. 10 high knees, 3 press ups, okay? We're going to do it from the front. Go. 5, 6, 10, down. 3, up. 10, down again. Good, last one. 10 high knees, 3 press ups to finish. Time, okay. A nice little combo again. Right, I'm going to show you the next movement we're going to do. Okay, I'll show you from the side because you're going to be lying down and then getting all the way up onto your feet. You get to use a little bit of momentum and you get to use your hand as well, okay? So I'm lying flat, okay? And I'm going to stand up. I'm going to use my left hand to help. That's the hand nearest the camera. So up again, push it up, okay? And when I'm up here, I'm going to do a high knee on each side. Then lower it back down, control. And I switch hands this time. Right hand up, 1, 2, right hand down, okay? So you'll get a feel for it as we go through. We'll start in 7 seconds. Lying flat, get up, do a high knee on each knee and then go back to the ground again, okay? So let's go, start from the ground. Now let's go, so push up, go, 1, 2, back down. Now as I say, you can use your hand to help you, okay? Change your arms though. You don't want to just constantly push yourself up with the same hand. Okay, so I'm switching between right and left. We'll get one more in. Go, time. So, good on you for having a go. Might be the first time you've done that one. And like everything else, when you do something for the first time, it can feel a bit different. Might not feel the form's good and the technique's good. But we're going to do it again, alright? Let's do it again in 10 seconds. So lie flat on your back, get standing up straight, right knee, left knee, lie back down again, okay? 3, 2, I'm going to start from standing this time. And remember, switch hands, okay? We're doing well, lie back, get up, go, time. So, when you're lying on your back, you start doing a sit-up, you generate some momentum. Then as you're coming up, your hand goes and your foot goes, then you push yourself up. So that's the key to that one. Get my breath back. We're going to do all 3 of these pairs together now, alright? Starting in 5 seconds, so we're going to go lunging into sprint punch, okay? Go, so it's 8 lunges, remember. Come on, we're off, we're not resting anymore, we're away. Do your 8 lunges. And when I say sprint punch, you're off. So after my 8, 3, 2, 1, go. Try to stay compact and powerful. Ten seconds left. Time. That's a toughie, eh? Woohoo! Okay, hard going. Next pair. 10 high knees. Okay, 3 press ups. I'm going to do it from the side. You've got 10 seconds rest before we go. Take a breather whenever you need, folks. And if you want to do slightly less reps, do that. Just do as much as you can. Really work hard. Right, go. So, down and go. 3 press ups. 1, 2, 3. Good. Good work. If it's, as I say, if you're struggling and you're feeling like numbers wise you're well behind me, then you can adapt. Because if you're working for about the same amount of time as I am, then I'm happy with that. Even if you get 6 high knees in and 1 press up or something, I'll be fine with that. We're going to do these get ups again from the ground in a high knee. Go, so lie down, up we come. 1 and 1, both sides. Feeling warm, feeling sharp, so let's really go sharp as we can with these knees. Get set up, bang, bang to there. There and there. I'm going to do 1 more before the buzzer. Bonk and go. Right. Well done. Again, well done to you, well done. Pat myself in the back actually for that. That's hard going. It's a good combination of exercises. So, doing for time, we're doing well. Heart rates have been up. Heart rate's been up for about 16, 17 minutes, okay? So you get another 5 or 6 minutes to work on the go. We're going to do some core work for a few minutes, then we're going to come back and solve that one last time, okay? So what we're going to move on to is mountain climbers on the floor. We'll do 20 seconds off of work, and we'll do 10 of a 10-second rest, and we'll repeat that 3 times, alright? So, not the absolute longest work period, but the rest really short, so we'll catch up on us quite quickly. Hopefully it'll be a nice challenge. So a mountain climber, I'm starting in 5 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Hands underneath my shoulders. Strong core. Halfway through. Time. So you can see my pace, I don't go super fast. If you go a little bit faster, I'm fine with that. And in fact, if you went a bit slower, I'll be fine with that as well. Right, go, we're off again. Get up. The main thing is, I'm keeping a good shape here, so I'm going through my spine, through my hips, to my ankles. I'm not collapsing down, or I'm not up too high. I'm in a good position to just extend that knee through. Right. Time. We'll go back in. One last set of 20 seconds, okay? 3, 2, go, we're away. Time. Well done. Have a little breather. We're going to stick to a floor move. Now, this time, we're doing our mountain climbers there. I'll show you standing up. Our hands are underneath our shoulders. And our knee comes through the middle of our hands, really. Might come up much higher, might be about there, but it's coming up through the centre. This time I want us to go up wide. So take that knee and that hip and push it out the way. And we'll get a little bit more activity going through the sides, okay? Through our obliques. Let's do one long set of this. Alright, so get into position. Same as you were before, although this time our knee's going to go to the outside of your elbow, okay? 2, 1, let's go. And just control it. Wait till both feet are back before you send one up. Now my knee is actually touching my elbow. Now if you've got that range of motion, then great. If it's not coming all the way up, that's fine as well. As long as we're getting it out of the way. Because it puts a bit more, as I say, focus on the sides. Time. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Now, sticking down here. Alright, we're going to do one set of leg raises, okay? We'll have a wee breather to let our stomach muscles recover a little bit. And then we'll go in 15 seconds, okay? And we're going to come up onto our feet and do our circuit again. Everybody knows the leg raise, we lie on our back. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. So legs come up and down. Just to here. This is the core movement really, okay? So from there to there, we're trying to use my stomach muscles and my legs. If you can come up and do a little pulse. So get to here, and then you kind of bump your hips off the ground. Then that's even better. You do that by just squeezing your abs here, and it lifts them up. So to here, squeeze my abs, and it lifts up. Last one, up and down. Okay. Lovely sweat patch there on the ground. Okay, another breather. Now folks, we're going to revisit this circuit again. So first movement we're going to do 8 lunges, then we're going to go into sprint punch, okay? We're going to go in 10 seconds time. One more time through, and that's our workout done. So really let's push the last thing we're going to do. Right, go, 8 lunges. My legs feel much more tired than they did at the start, so I'm really focusing on my foot placement and keeping my balance. Last one here. Great, sprint punch. I can feel my stomach muscles now, because I've just been working them. Because I'm trying to keep them tight, just to control my position. Time. Right, you feel how we're fatigued because we've been working hard and we've dipped into our energy. So this last push for the line, we'll get loads of benefit. We're really pushing, our body wants to stop now, but we're just going to push it that extra little bit, force it to come back stronger. Well, now let's go, high knees, go look. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, down. 3 press ups. Now I'm jumping, you don't need to jump. You can do it like this, look, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, press up. And it's whatever press up you're doing, you could be doing them on your knees. Last time. Okay, that's a cheeky one as well. We're close. Folks, we're close. We're going to do these get-ups now. Lie flat and get up. We've just absolutely crushed our stomach muscles and our core muscles with that little interlude there when we were doing mountain climbers and such like. So this will be a good challenge to finish with. And do you know what? I'm going to do 10. So you work for as long as it takes me to do 10, okay? We'll go in 4 seconds. 2, go. And then knee, then knee. Halfway. I'm halfway through. Trying to get a good bit of momentum going with that first kind of sit-up movement. I'm going to do 3 more. Last one. Knee, overcome. 1, time. Time up. Great workout. 25 minutes and 8 seconds on the watch. including the warm-up. How good's that? So try and stay in the mood, get your breath, get a drink. I felt that tonight, so hopefully you did. As I say, you can do different numbers. You can do it for slightly longer if you want an extra push. And at the risk of repeating myself, I say this. Excuse me while I take a drink. At the risk of repeating myself, if you pair exercises together, you can achieve really great things. You can pair ones that work with different things. You can do a leg one with an arm one, so you can do some squats and you can do some press ups. So there's kind of two different type of ones that go together. Or you can do two of the same things that go together. You can do some squats into some lunges as well. Just maximises what you're doing. So as we know, our Monday sessions are 30 minutes. So we want to get as much as we can in, alright? We're using our body weight as well, so a good way, our bodies are strong enough to be doing some of these movements with extra weight, which we don't usually use our body weight. So doing more reps, having shorter rests, putting exercises together is a great way to challenge your body, right? You don't always need to use extra weight, you can use the tools that you've got, you know, your body weight, and then gravity, and then your noodle. You have to think what you're doing. Or don't even use your noodle and just go on my YouTube and watch all the workouts there. So you don't need to do any thinking. Okay, enough of that though, let's stretch out. So hamstrings for me first. This is where I like to have my feet, but you've all done a hamstring stretch. If you like to come in a bit, I'm not overly precious. It's a couple of minutes of stretching at the end, and I want to lengthen out. All the muscles that have just worked, they'll get a little bit tight. Follow an exercise, so here's our opportunity just to kick-start the recovery process. And then when your muscles get tight, you get stiff, you see. So when you wake up in the morning and your legs are stiff or your back's a bit stiff or whatever it might be, it's just because all the muscles have tightened up, so you need to lengthen them back out by stretching. Moving on to my quad stretch, just pull my heel up behind me, try and have my knees together, stand up straight. Not cold now folks, that's well earned sweat. So hope you've enjoyed that session. Stretching. And all the workouts, these workouts, they get filmed on a Monday. I save them and I upload them onto my YouTube channel. So they're all there. So if you wanted to do this one again, as I stretch my shoulder, take my straight arm across my body, you could do it. You can just search on YouTube and you get it through your Xbox, PlayStation, you get it through smart television if you've got one of those. And then we're only about a Monday night away from another live, so straight. Just realising I've got my t-shirt tucked in at the front a little bit, not quite Simon Cowell, but not a million miles away. I'll probably just untuck that. Well done. Genuinely hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to doing another one again next Monday. So